Is this a mic?
You said leading up to this that you're going to make it easy work, and you did that.
Yeah.
Going forward, what type of opponent would you want to manage? What type of opponent can you give Dillon right now in the MMA side of things?
I mean, he knows we gone through. We showed the list of people that we tried to get. They didn't take it. It would be pretty crazy because there's a lot of guys that are world champions that have a lot of accolades that have turned down this fight. But after this, seeing the performance that I put on, I think we'll get a big name.
Any names that you can just shout out to us that possibly could fight Dillon going forward in MMA?
Let's digest the amazing night that it was tonight. Obviously, I've got ideas. There was always talk of Tony and Dillon as well in MMA.
It was supposed to fight at GFL, it never ended up happening. Do you think you could make happen?
I think that's an interesting thing to look at.
We'll figure, like you said, we'll digest this one. You know what I mean? We're gonna enjoy these victories. You know, we got our belts, which is pretty cool.
Very happy that Toby won, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
respect.
Unlikely. We call it the unlikely. What was it called?
An unlikely duo.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a difference how it goes, but you know,
I was super happy.
Misfits feel like pretty good.
Do you like Dillon?
Dillon's all right, man. I think in the end, I think some of us are just misunderstood. And I say that, you know, with open arms, and we found a house here over at Misfits.
Cool. I was happy to see Tony win.
Yeah, likewise.
Very happy. Yeah, that would have been easy.
Do you think that's actually going to happen? Do you think
he has to make at least the UFC weight. He can't even make the UFC heavyweight limit. Yeah, he can't make the UFC heavyweight limit. But if he makes it, hell yeah, I'll do it. 425 is what he wanted to fight at. I'm 170. So, like, come on, make at least the UFC limit.
More of a brutal knockout.
I don't know at this point. Like, I try to be a truth teller all the time. And Carl Froch is one of the best British fighters we've had in boxing, professional boxing. Like, if you look back at his accolades, I have to be a realist. But like, he's talking shit and I'm talking shit, so the fight should get made. But I just feel like the more I'm talking shit, the more he's backing off. And it's like, I'm the bigger guy, and he knows I've got power. Okay, yeah, is he a better boxer than me? Yeah, he is. But I just know with MMA things and stuff like that, I can get him out of there. So I called it on. He was sat there doing all his yawning job, and I was like, oh, you're doing all that yawning thing and that, like, what are you doing, mate? Like, get in the ring and face me. Like, you're chatting that you're going to beat MMA fights up, that you can crack me. Does he realise what we do to him then? Does he actually realise? No, it's just good, mate. Yeah, just back that up. Tony knows. Tony and Dillon know how to wrap people up. And I do as well, mate. Look, I do. Come on, you don't spend 6 years in Brazil not know how to wrap a little guilty. Get that choked, mate. Come on. He doesn't want it. Doesn't want it.
What was Carl's reaction when you made the offer or he spoke to him?
No, hold on. Let's take it one step at a time. I haven't made an offer. I invited him here tonight. He came. He hasn't been to any other Misfits so far that I can remember. So, you know, he's clearly interested in the fight. Yeah. Look, he's been out the ring a while, so he'll have looked at tonight. And it's a question: has his fist got itchy? You know, it's as simple as that. I mean, Darren's right in what he says. They both talk the talk, and now it's a question whether Cole fancies it. He doesn't need to financially, doesn't need to do it for any other reason. But the question now is, does he really fancy it? And only Cole can answer that. So I just to be categorically clear here, I have not made him an offer yet.
Just don't know what one of the better guys. He's the first Scottish fighter on the Misfits mill. Are you looking for any more Scottish fighters? Back to Glasgow.
He did fantastic tonight. He done fantastic. Great corner, great gym up there as well. I've done a lot of business up in Scotland. Great boxing player. We want to take Misfits to Scotland, yeah, for sure.
I tell you, was going to give the whiskey.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would make sense, him coming off a loss and Salt Pappy coming off a loss, maybe they can rematch. That would make sense. I think a lot of people would like to see that.
What about this one where we said Tony Ferguson?
No, not right now. I think Slim would have to earn that. And I think unifying the belts is the move, or if Tony and Dillon want to get it on, I think those are the two fights that are most interesting.
Tony has been a man that you've been synonymous with throughout your career.
High level grappler.
Appreciate it.
And so yeah, look, if it was ever there, we'd do it. But right now,
he's on a different journey.
You've just seen what I'm about. I'm about that shit now, mate. Come on. None of that fucking shit.
I was so happy he put him out like that because Luke is a fucking scumbag. Like, I don't know if you guys know Luke personally. He's a scumbag. And I'm so happy that he went out like that. I weakened his jaw a little bit yesterday, but dude, Till's left hand fucking put him out. And the way he was laying on the ropes, I said, fuck you, man.
What actually happened backstage between you and Luke?
He's an egomaniac. So I hit him with a couple lines and his ego, he couldn't handle it. But we weakened his jaw a little bit and then Till just finished it off. And I'm so happy to see that.
Man, do you think you could do him versus Luke in MMA?
I think Luke's dead. He might be at his funeral. I don't think he got up till put him out cold, laying on the ropes.
Darren, you said this was you had a lot of back and forth this week at the press conference. Was it satisfying to kind of end it with such a big knockout?
Do you know what? Look, when it's all said and done, I put a lot of hard work into this camp, and I felt like I wasn't even thinking it. It was just, my muscle memory was just like, it was just coming all together, and obviously the knockout came in third round. I felt like I could have knocked him out at any point, but you know, I wanted to just test things, go to the body and stuff like that. Look, no disrespect to him, but he just felt very stiff in there, and it was just, to be honest, it was really easy. It was too easy. I can't lie, it was just so easy.
Darren, you went for Carl Froch at the end there. Where does this lead us? Is this a potential next main event?
I just don't think I'm going to get a fight in the influencer scene now, boxing, so I've got to go for these guys. And Carl, he was scurrying out of there, mate. Like, where did he go? Where did he go? Like, is he in here? Where is he, mate? Come on. Do you want to fight? Do you want to do your little fucking YouTube things on 10k subscribers and start giving it that? You beat me, this, that, the other. When you see me, he sat there just like yawning. But okay, you're doing all this yawning job, but get in the ring and face me like a man.
Darren, you said that obviously before in previous interviews that you would be willing to fight Andrew Tate. Obviously, if Andrew comes into Misfits, would you fight him boxing or would you go and fight?
I'd fight Andrew Tate, but I just don't think I'm going to get that fight right now. I don't think Andrew Tate's going to take the fight. I don't see many taking the fight at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We got some plans for you.
I hope
We'll
you
talk.
have,
We'll
mate.
talk.
I hope you have,
We'll
'cause
talk.
I'm sitting here as a free agent now. Come on.
Oh shit.
Look at the money.
You
I'm a
have to
free
go to
agent.
Jake Paul.
I don't think I'm getting a Jake Paul. Look,
Jake Paul's not fighting him.
Come
on.
I'm being a realist.
Be real.
Jake
No
Paul's
way,
not taking the
he's
fight.
not.
Declan, take Jake Paul taking the fight. Come on.
No chance.
Hang on. No, fuck this.
No, but I
What
know
you
Jake.
think? No, what you think? You ask lots of questions. What you all think?
not
No, just tell me the truth.
You can already be Woodley.
What?
What?
This
This
is
fucking
That's
fine. That's 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups.
No offense,
No,
guys.
like, seriously,
That's
you
just
guys
different,
take
guys.
the fight, I'll campaign
It's
for it
fucking
right now. If I see you nod, say yeah, I'll ask for it. But I just don't think he's going to take it. He's on a bet. What?
We're interested in the fight, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going
He's
to
too high level.
beg for a fight. I'm not going to get. He's a bigger star, on a bigger trajectory. Why am I going to sit here and waste my breath and my time? He's not taking it, so I'll just won't call for it. Andrew Tate won't take it. Mike Perry, George Master, none of them want to take it. That's the truth. That's Mans. Mans, like, I feel like sometimes I throw him under the bus, but I've got to. Come on. No one wants to fight.
I got you. Just
Okay,
be
Sam, you
patient.
got me.
Enjoy your night. We're in Manchester. You have a good night tonight, and then Monday we're
Have a
talking.
good night tonight.
Yeah?
Let me tell you that.
Cherry noses.
What? No, there's ideas. There's ideas.